Hi, I'm Dakota. Life's pretty simple when you work as an ER nurse. Saving lives, long shifts, and trying to keep my savings growing. Well, at least that's how it used to be until last month. You're seriously still brown bagging it? Come on, you can afford to live a little. That's my best friend Melissa, giving me grief about my lunch habits like she's done since our college days. Hey, these savings didn't appear out of nowhere. Someone's got to be the responsible one here. I laugh, remembering how she'd always steal half my sandwich anyway. We met during freshman year when she literally crashed into me at the campus coffee shop. Instead of getting mad about my ruined shirt, we ended up skipping class and talking for hours. Melissa was everything I wasn't. Spontaneous, outgoing, the life of every party. But somehow we just clicked. Remember when you covered my rent for 2 months during senior year? Melissa brings it up during our weekly coffee meetup. And you paid me back by being my study buddy through those killer nursing exams. The memory makes me smile until I notice her hands shaking as she sets down her cup. Something's wrong. Dakota, I need to tell you something. Her voice cracks. I have stage 3 ovarian cancer. My world stops. What? When did you find out? Last week. The treatment plan. She breaks down. Insurance won't cover the experimental procedure. I don't know what to do. How much? I hear myself asking. $175,000. I wouldn't ask, but you're the only one. She can't finish the sentence. That's my entire savings. Everything I've worked for over the past 8 years. I'll transfer it tomorrow. The words come out before I can even think. Later that night, my brother James stops by my apartment. You did what? He nearly chokes on his beer. Dakota, that's your house down payment. It's Melissa. She's family. I'm organizing my bills, calculating how long it'll take to rebuild my savings. Something feels off. Did you see any medical records? She's my best friend, James. She was there when Mom died, remember? Working my next ER shift, I can't help but think about Melissa. Every cancer patient I see reminds me of her. You look worried, Dakota, Dr. Chen notices during handoff. My friend's starting cancer treatment. I just want to help however I can. That's why you're our best nurse, always putting others first. I check my phone during break. A thank you text from Melissa. You're literally saving my life. Starting treatment next week at Memorial. Love you so much. I smile, but James's words echo in my head. No, Melissa wouldn't lie. Not about this. Not to me. Would she? 3 months into Melissa's treatment, my phone buzzes during a night shift. It's a message from our friend Sarah. Thought you'd want to see this. Isn't this Melissa? I'm confused. The photo loads and my stomach drops. There's Melissa, looking healthy as ever, lounging on a cruise ship deck. Her skin is tanned, hair perfectly styled, wearing designer sunglasses and holding a cocktail. The location tag reads, Mediterranean Luxury Cruise, Monte Carlo. When was this taken? My hands are shaking as I type. Like an hour ago? It's from her cousin Claire's Instagram story. I call Memorial Hospital during my break. Hi, I'm trying to reach Dr. Reynolds about my friend Melissa Turner's treatment. I'm sorry, we don't have any patient by that name. There must be a mistake. She's been receiving treatment there for 3 months. Dr. Reynolds doesn't even work in oncology. He's a pediatrician. My legs give out and I sink into a chair. A fellow nurse notices. You okay? You look like you've seen a ghost. Worse. I think I've been played. I drive straight to Claire's apartment after my shift. She opens the door in pajamas, looking surprised. Dakota, what are you doing here at 7 a.m.? Where's Melissa? On vacation. Oh, God. Her face falls. She told you she was sick, didn't she? I show her the transfer receipt on my phone. Claire sits down hard. She's done this before. 3 years ago, she convinced her ex-boyfriend she needed emergency surgery. Took him for 40 grand. How many others? That I know of? At least 4. There was this couple in Atlanta. My phone rings. It's Melissa. Hey, bestie, the treatment's going amazing. The doctors are so impressed with my progress. I put it on speaker so Claire can hear. Really? Which doctors? Because Memorial has no record of you ever being there. Silence. Then, I can explain. Save it. I saw the cruise photos. Those are old, from last year. Dakota, I can't believe you don't trust me. After everything we've been through. Claire grabs my phone. Cut the act, Melissa. I told her everything. The Atlanta couple, Jake's emergency surgery money. You stupid little... Melissa catches herself. Dakota, she's lying. She's always been jealous of our friendship. Your roots looked fresh in those photos. Nice tan, too. Chemo usually doesn't leave you looking like you just left a spa. I'm getting on a plane tomorrow. We need to talk face to face. The only talking you'll be doing is with my lawyer. I end the call and look at Claire. I need names. Everyone she's done this to. I'll make some calls. Dakota, I'm so sorry. I should have warned you. No, I should have listened to my brother. But now I'm going to make sure she never does this to anyone else again. My brother James sets his laptop on my kitchen table, surrounded by papers from other victims. 6 cases in 3 states. She's been busy. Can you trace where my money went? Already did. Split between 3 offshore accounts. But here's the interesting part. She's hosting that cancer awareness fundraiser next week. You're kidding me. I just got off the phone with Detective Martinez. James grins. She wants to meet. At the police station, Detective Martinez spreads out photos of Melissa's previous victims. Jake from Atlanta, the Thompsons, and now you. She's escalating. What if we catch her in the act? I lean forward. At her own fundraiser? Got something better. Claire walks in, holding up her phone. She called to threaten me. I recorded everything. We play the recording. Listen here, you little snitch. If you ruin this for me, I'll make sure everyone knows about your little pill problem from college. Think anyone will believe you then? That's not enough. Detective Martinez taps her fingers. We need her to admit to the current fraud. The fundraiser's at the Belmont Hotel. James pulls up the event details. She's expecting to collect at least $500,000 from donors. Perfect setup. Claire, you'll wear a wire. 2 days before the fundraiser, my phone rings. It's Melissa. Can we talk? Please? I know you're upset. Starbucks, 20 minutes. She's already there when I arrive, eyes red like she's been crying. I was desperate. The business was failing. Save the performance. Where's my money? I can pay you back. That's what the fundraiser is for. Well, partly. How many others are you running this scam on right now? Scam? I thought you were my friend. Friends help each other. Friends don't steal life savings with fake cancer stories. I never meant to. She reaches for my hand. I pull away. You're still coming to the fundraiser, right? For old time's sake? Wouldn't miss it. Later, Detective Martinez adjusts Claire's wire. Remember, we need her to specifically admit to faking cancer and taking Dakota's money. What if she gets suspicious? Claire fidgets. We'll have officers positioned throughout the hotel. James shows us the layout. Just keep her talking. I still can't believe she's doing this charity event. I shake my head. Using actual cancer patients as cover. That's how she operates. Detective Martinez checks the recording equipment. Hides in plain sight. Makes herself look like the hero. Almost forgot. James pulls out a thumb drive. Got into her business accounts. Every transaction, every fake medical document she created. The timer on her freedom is ticking. Detective Martinez smiles. Tomorrow it hits 0. I look at the fundraiser invitation. Together Against Cancer, hosted by Melissa Turner. Below it, without a hint of irony, every donation saves a life. Ready to take her down? James squeezes my shoulder. More than ready. Time to show her what happens when you steal from someone who saves lives for real. The Belmont Hotel ballroom sparkles with fake sincerity as Melissa takes the stage, wearing a designer dress that probably cost someone's entire savings. Each of you here tonight knows the devastating impact of cancer. She dabs at invisible tears. Claire positions herself near the stage while I stand with James and Detective Martinez by the exit. The room's packed with potential donors, local news crews, and undercover officers. My own journey with cancer taught me. Interesting journey. I step forward. Was that before or after your Mediterranean cruise? Melissa freezes. Dakota, this isn't the time. Actually, it's perfect timing. Tell them about Dr. Reynolds, the pediatrician you claimed was your oncologist. The crowd starts murmuring. Claire moves closer with her wire. My friend's confused. The stress of her job. Show them your medical records. The real ones, not the ones you forged. Security! Melissa looks around desperately. Right here. Detective Martinez holds up her badge, along with evidence of 6 other fraud cases across 3 states. You're all misunderstanding. Melissa backs away from the microphone. The large screen behind her lights up with James's database. Bank transfers, forged documents, the recorded threats to Claire. They sent me the money willingly. It's not my fault they didn't verify. So you admit faking cancer to steal their money? Claire's voice rings out. Of course I faked it. You think I could have gotten that kind of cash any other way? The room gasps. Melissa realizes what she said. You just confessed to multiple counts of fraud. Detective Martinez approaches the stage. Not to mention criminal impersonation and filing false documents. 2 officers move in with handcuffs. Melissa looks straight at me. I'll give your money back. Every penny. Just don't do this. Like you gave back Jake's money? Or the Thompsons? The news cameras roll as they lead her away. Her business partners huddle in corners, distancing themselves. Her carefully built house of cards collapses in real time. 3 months later, I'm back in court for the sentencing. 8 years with no possibility of parole, plus restitution to all victims. How's the new oncology wing? Sarah asks over coffee. Our real weekly tradition now. Busy, but good busy. The donation from Melissa's seized assets is helping a lot of actual cancer patients. James joins us, sliding into the booth. Got the final numbers. They recovered almost everything from those offshore accounts. Guess she wasn't as smart as she thought. Claire arrives with fresh pastries. Smart enough to fool me for years. Hey, you helped catch her. That's what matters. I look around at my real friends. The ones who stood by me, helped me rebuild. The ones who showed me what loyalty actually means. You know what's ironic? I sip my coffee. She always said I needed to live a little instead of saving money. Now she's got 8 years to think about living within her means. James raises his cup. To karma. To justice, Detective Martinez corrects, joining us for her usual morning coffee. And to friends who actually have your back. I raise my cup, thinking about how sometimes losing everything shows you what you really had all along. What would you do if you discovered your best friend perfectly planned and faked a serious illness just to steal your life savings? Would you press charges immediately or try to handle it privately first? Share your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed Dakota's journey from betrayal to justice, don't forget to like and subscribe for more real-life drama stories. Your support helps us bring more content like this to light.